We're gonna have an amazing guest speaker that came here today with us. How was lunch? Was lunch great? Awesome! Thank you, everyone, for filling out those surveys too, as well. Our next speaker is Tim Harris. Now, he's traveled all the way from New Mexico to be here with us today, and we could not be more honored to have him with us. The famous Walt Disney quote, "If you can dream it, you can do it," has been a driving force behind the young life of this entrepreneur, Tim Harris. Born in 1986 with Down syndrome, Tim's life has been defined by exceeding expectations and inspiring all those around him. In October 2010, Tim realized his dream by owning a business when he opened the doors to Tim's Place in Albuquerque, New Mexico, one of the first and only restaurants to be owned by a man with Down syndrome. Tim's Place is open daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and hugs. Tim's famous hugs have reached everyone from music legend Stevie Wonder and the President of the United States. To date, Tim has given out more than 60,000 hugs and received wishes from over 38 countries. Let's take a look at Tim's amazing journey.
I wake up at 5:30, get in the shower, do my morning routine, and go around 7 o'clock to come to work. I am so excited to go to work, so I do a dance off in the parking lot. It's a dance of magic. We serve breakfast, lunch, and hugs. The hugs are the best part. I am Tim Harris, and this is my place. Oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my place. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh. Those are the best part, buddy. I love you. Have you been here before?
No, I've never been here before.
Well, I'm Tim. I'm the owner. Tim's Place is the special place to be at because it's run and operated by me. You guys are doing a great job back here. I love you guys. You guys are the best cooks ever. Since I was a kid, I wanted to own a restaurant, and I asked my dad to help me out. I'm very glad I did. Thank you, Dad. I love you so much.
I love you too, buddy. I'm very proud of you.
When he was about 14 years old, he told us that someday he was going to own a restaurant. After we all gulped and gasped, we began to take him seriously, and the result is history in the making.
They supported me so I can live out my dreams.
I'm amazingly proud of my brother. Just what he's accomplished in his lifetime. I mean, people can only dream, you know?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
As far as we know, we have not yet found another person with Down syndrome in this country that owns their own restaurant. We hope that other people will, though.
My favorite part of all is the people coming through that front door. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Sometimes customers get sad. I give them a hug and then they feel a lot better.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
The hugs are way more important than the food. The food is food, so. How about a double hug?
Yep, double hug.
Love you guys. I am a mean hugging machine. Oh yeah.
So let me get this straight. So you're a restaurateur
Yes.
and
A Special Olympic
Special
athlete.
Olympic athlete, and you've won a gold medal.
I've won more medals than Michael Phelps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did not let my disability crush the dreams. With people with disabilities, they can do anything they set their minds to. They're special. We are a gift to the world.
All right, everybody, let's give a big round of applause for the king of hugs, Tim Harris.
Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Because I'm happy!
'Cause I'm happy.
Oh yeah!
If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you
much fun. Hey everybody, how's it going? I would like to say a big thank you to Sunshine, my only sunshine. I'm kidding. Thank you for having me here. You are amazing. I love you. And before I get to my speech, I'd like to say, I have somebody that I knew for 15 years. Mr. Ryan Watondo has been with me. I love you, Ryan. Hello, everybody. I can't hear you. Hello, everybody. I am Tim Harris. I am 28 years old, and I am living the life of my dreams. Thanks for inviting me to come speak. I'm happy to be here. Oh, yeah. When I say, oh, yeah, you say, oh, yeah. Let's say it all together. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't leave me hanging, okay? Especially you, Sunshine. I was born in January of 1986. A few hours after I was born, our doctor told my parents that I had Down syndrome. A lot of people told my parents that they were very, very sorry. I guess they just didn't know how totally awesome I would turn out to be. Oh, yeah! I have 3 brothers, 1 older and 2 younger. Growing up with 3 brothers was a lot of fun. They treated me like a brother. My brother John is getting married in 5 months. I'm excited. Not like someone special or different. For example, they never let me use my disability to get out of doing the dishes when it was my turn. I did try sometimes, though. I love hanging out with my brothers and all my friends. I am very active. I exercise almost every day. Check out these guns. Watch out, girls. Oh, yeah. I used to have a lot of problems with my weight. When I'm not being careful, I overeat and spend too much time in front of my TV and my computer. Anybody else have that problem here? Those special desserts out there? No. I didn't like the way I looked or the way I felt. I was very sad about it. A couple of years ago, I decided I wanted to be in great shape. With the help of my friends, I made a commitment to working out and eating healthy. It was very hard, but I stuck with it. But I do have a food coach, too, and a fitness, too. That's Ryan Watondo, too. It was very hard, but I stuck with it. Over the last 3 years, I've lost about 70 pounds. I am in the best shape of my life. Oh, yeah. Growing up, I always played sports with my brothers and wanted to be able to compete just like they did. I started in the Special Olympics when I was 13 years old. My Special Olympic sports are basketball, poly hockey, volleyball, golf, and track and field. Track and field is my favorite one. I like to stay active. I have dozens of gold medals, way more than the other Olympian, Michael Phelps, like you saw in the video. Many of them are on display in my restaurant. Special Olympics taught me many things, like how to be a team player and work hard and reach for my goals. Oh yeah! I had a great time in high school. My high school had a Special Olympics as part of our sports program. I was captain of our basketball team for 2 years and earned a letter in Special Olympics. My leather jacket is now on the wall at my restaurant. I think that being athletes made me and my friends popular in high school. I was so popular, I decided to work for homecoming. And they crowned me their king in my senior year. I was very happy when I won the throne. Oh yeah! After high school, I had a dream to go to college. In the fall of 2004, I moved to Roswell, New Mexico to attend Eastern New Mexico University. And yes, there are aliens in Roswell, which Sunshine is one, I think. I was very scared the day my family dropped me off. I never lived away from home before. After I got all moved in, I stood on my balcony and waved goodbye. I cried. My parents told me later they cried too. Quite obvious. I was very sad. I went to my room. Then I decided to knock it off and go meet some people. It didn't take long before I was having a lot of fun living in my dorm and going to college. I graduated in the summer of 2008 with certificates in food service, office skills, and restaurant hosting. Oh yeah! After college, I knew I wanted to live on my own. I love my parents a lot, but I want to have my own life. In July of 2010, I moved into my own apartment. Now it's been 4 years now. I love living in my own place. And lucky me, it's right next door to my restaurant. I bet you wish you could walk to work in 2 minutes. Especially you, Sunshine. Oh yeah! About 15 years ago, I dreamed of owning my own business. I'm here to tell you that dreams come true. I am the proud owner of Tim's Place, the world's friendliest restaurant located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have 2 managers and trained staff. Juan Montando is my general manager right now. He's really cool. We're open for breakfast and lunch and hugs 7 days a week. My favorite part is giving out free hugs to anyone that wants one. They are even on my menu. Most people order at least one. So far, I've given out over 63,000 hugs. Here's the hug tablet right here. Got it right here. I've been adding your hugs. I guess you can say I'm a lean hugging machine. Oh yeah. Recently, my story has been getting a lot of attention from the media. But I guess that happens when you hug the President of the United States. Oh yeah.
Tim's fired up. Tim is fired up. Although, Tim, I didn't get a hug. Come on, man. Oh, here we go. All right. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, bud. I love you, Obama. I love you back.
Oh, yeah!
Say, you know, presidents need some encouragement once in a while, too. That felt really good. That was nice. Thank you, Tim.
Pretty awesome, right? Well, I have to tell you the cat's out of the bag. That I got a letter in the mail. This was the kickoff party for the World Games in Los Angeles, for the Special Olympics World Games. And this letter I got in the mail that I got invited as an honored guest to the World Games. Oh, yeah! Newspapers all over the world have done stories on me and my life. Millions of people from over 110 different countries have heard my story and have been inspired. I guess that means I've gone global. Can you believe that? Every day now, people come into my restaurant from other states and other countries. Tim's Place is now an official tourist destination. If I never tried, no, I'm kidding. Some companies in Hollywood are interested in making a movie and a television show about me and my life. If things go well, you might see me soon on the big screen. Oh, yeah. Since Tim's Place opened, tons of families and people with disabilities have asked me and my family for advice. Many of them have a dream just like I did. I am proud to say that in September of this year, I started my own nonprofit, Tim's Big Heart Foundation. The goal of my foundation is to help people with disabilities start their own small business. I believe that anyone with the right support can achieve their dreams. If you know a person or a family that shares this dream, send me a message. Oh, yeah! And my buddy Ryan has the Big Heart Foundation stuff for you guys, too. A lot of people have asked me if my life is hard because I have Down syndrome. And they want to know if my disabilities stop me from doing what I want to do. I tell them, nothing can stop me. I do have problems to overcome, and I make mistakes. But they are learning experiences just like for everyone else. I love my life, and I share that love to the world, especially with sunshine. Oh, yeah! I want the rest of the world to know that people with disabilities have dreams and plans for the future. And we are a gift to the world. Actually, it's not just a gift. We are the world. That's a special song that was played by Michael Jackson. It's a great song. With the support of people just like you, anything is possible. Thank you for letting me share my life with you, especially my friend Rob. I hope you bring your friends and family to my restaurant someday. Our food is really good, and the Tim Hugs are still free. I'll see you at Tim's Place. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah!
Thank you. I want a hug.
I want to announce Ryan to come here.
we're gonna
Come
get
here.
Ryan.
I'm going to announce Ryan, too.
All right. We're going to get Ryan.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody.
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody that I want to introduce to you a special friend of mine, which I told you about him already. I know him for 15 years. Let's bring on the stage Ryan Watondo! There he is. He's my general manager.
Well, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Are we hot here? Can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. So thank you all so much for the welcome. Sunshine, Rob, thank you so much for your hospitality. Nicole, thank you for helping us get all set up today. And we really just appreciate the welcome that we've seen, not only from Canada and this amazing entrepreneurship and business conference that you all have assembled, but each individual that we've had a chance to speak with today. It's been really special, and we really do appreciate it, especially coming from a small business ourselves. So we figured that you all might have some questions, some curiosities for Tim or maybe myself. So we wanted to open the floor for a little Q&A and give you all an opportunity to maybe get some more insight into Tim's life and what we do at Tim's Place and through Tim's Big Heart Foundation. So, yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
Test. Can we talk here?
Just shoot your hand up if you got a question. Don't be shy.
Yeah, we'll do it by hand. I used to be a special ed teacher, so I'm good at hand raising. I'll find you if you're out there. Yeah.
What was the hardest thing that you found about starting the business, like yourself from
The hard part?
the hardest thing?
Hard part.
About starting the business.
There's no hard part running a business.
And that's why I'm here. I love that answer. That's great. Spoken like a true visionary. So I've actually come on board just recently within the last year. I guess let me give you a little bit more background on our relationship. Tim and I have known each other for about 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Through a large national Down syndrome conference in the States, and I have an older sister with Down syndrome. And so the Harris family and the Rotundo family have been longtime friends, and he just recently asked me to come on board as his general manager. So I know quite a bit of the history predating my arrival, but have just recently come on board as a business partner. So to kind of address your question, I think one of the unique things about Tim's Place and what we kind of just generally call Timco is that it all started with a dream, and that's something that took no strain from Tim. He's had this dream since he was in high school, 14 years old or so, of having his own restaurant. And like so many other businesses, it started with a small business loan. And fortunately, Tim's parents were able to help him with that and kind of fulfill this family dream and just help their son start a small business. And so, Tim, I guess you want to tell him why you decided a restaurant versus any other business?
I decided to have a restaurant because all my friends from high school moved away after I graduated from high school. It was very hard for me to say goodbye to all my friends. The reason why I opened a restaurant is because I can have my friends to come back. I had my 10-year reunion from high school. That was pretty fun, but I missed them. Some of them I haven't seen for 25 years. So I want them to come into my restaurant. They're awesome. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
I'm over here.
I see you.
I want a Tim hug.
Sounds good.
Oh, she wants one now. Go. Here, I'll take that.
With you, Tim.
Yeah, so we only have so much time to update the hug counter you saw in the picture and the hug counter here. We're actually approaching
waiting.
67,000 hugs. And Tim's goal within the first quarter of this year is to reach the 70,000 mark. Something that one of the ladies spoke about earlier today that I wanted to just kind of mention to you all is
You're getting one later, Sunshine. I love you. I love you, Sunshine.
There'll be plenty of hugs afterward too if you all are kind of getting antsy and want to get a Tim hug, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to share a stage with this guy, I tell you.
Yeah, right.
But one of the things that's really unique about Timco, or what I call his Timpire, is that we're really trying to create a social enterprise where we measure our impact on society by more than just our return and by more than just our profits. And that's really part of the inspiration behind the foundation is we want to reach out and help other families who have a family member with a disability and a dream for a small business. So in many ways, we're all about the networking that you all are kind of involved with here as well. And one of the other measures of our success is the number of hugs we get, not just the revenue we generate. And so that's a pretty exciting goal for us to have 70,000 hugs on our clicker board in the first quarter of this year. So just wanted to add that.
And what?
The hugs.
No, I'm kidding.
Any other questions? There's a couple in the back there.
I can do that. We are not doing that right now. My dad is working on it so we can get people to take over me so I can have a vacation.
What do you call them? The people that would take over your spot.
I would call them then like a Tim hugger for me.
So we've talked about having designated Tim huggers in place of Tim whenever he goes on speaking events or on vacation or goes to speaking events. And these would be people that are trained in the correct procedure of delivering a Tim hug. So proper hugging etiquette, greeting, all those kinds of things. But as far as other roles within the restaurant, we currently do not employ others with disabilities. We find that something that is lacking tremendously, at least in our part of the globe, is entrepreneurship and kind of providing individuals with disabilities, or I should say, magnifying their dignity of risk. I think a lot of times we tend to kind of take that out of the equation and assume that it's not something that they're interested in or not something that is really possible. So we're kind of taking it one step further than some of the community and federally funded programs that are available for employment, and we're saying we want to promote entrepreneurship. So that's kind of our main focus right now in the restaurant and in the foundation. Great question. And I think there's another one further up.
Tim, I was just wondering, you're a very positive person, you seem very happy, you're very encouraging, and were you, I don't want to sound rude, but were you always so happy, or where did you get that light from? Was it from your parents from the beginning, or was it something that you discovered on your own throughout your life?
Actually, I love to be happy almost every day. I can't, you just can't get enough of me. Ryan gets them hugs 10,000 times a day at work. Oh, yeah. Ryan keeps me happy always, too. I love him a lot every day. And at a conference that I known him, he got to jump on my back. It was really fun. Oh, I jumped on his back. I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah, random story there. Something I want to add to that as well. I think that in general, Tim feels at a deeper level than most people. Certainly more than myself. And I remember even having known him for 15 years, seeing that firsthand when we traveled at one point to the East Coast, and Tim was getting hugs after doing an MC role, and he was standing kind of side stage, and there were about 300 or 400 people lining up to give Tim a hug. And just as much as he feels that happiness every day, when people started to hug him, he was wearing a baseball cap. I noticed he was like kind of moving something under his baseball cap and couldn't really realize what was going on. And then I kept watching him, and he kept doing that and touching his face. And I said, Tim, are you okay? And he looked up, and his eyes were just full of tears. And I was like, are you all right? Did something happen? Did I miss something? He said, no, I feel this love so much, and these people love me so much, and I love them too. And I lost it. It was one of the first times we traveled together. But yeah, pretty amazing. But so I think that, back to your question, he just feels things on a much different level, and I can't say what a privilege that is to me to be able to work with him on a daily basis and get those constant reminders. So, as you all are probably very familiar with, we have a business, right? So there is that part of our day where we're doing the bookkeeping and looking at the finances and kind of doing our projections and talking to vendors and all of those things that go into a business. And I get caught up in that sometimes. And then this guy comes in and kind of gives me a behind the back bear hug and kind of throws me back into reality and helps me realize that it's just a privilege to be there. So I would say he just feels it.
There was a pin on your map showing on Hudson's Bay. Can you tell us about that trip?
About what? A pin on your map? Oh, you mean from the slideshow?
Yeah.
Those pins were dropped. We had a little screenshot of pins where people had written us from. So on Tim's website, timsplace.com, we have a portion there where Tim can receive wishes. Initially, when we established our website, we wanted a way to interact with Tim's following and kind of get people to see that this is a positive place, even in cyberspace. We didn't want people to send in a complaint because their French fries were cold or anything. So we thought, let's give people a chance to send Tim a wish, just a positive thought that they can put out there. Other people can read. Maybe it's not even meant for Tim. It's just a positive space where people can see some unique messages. And so we've received wishes from countless communities and places around the world, and we've received letters from over 110 different countries. People not only just sending Tim wishes, but asking kind of what they could do maybe to inspire others or to help their family member with a disability. So that's what those pins represented.
Oh yeah, so cool.
On a small scale.
That's pretty cool.
We're good to go? I think we're getting the sign. So thank you folks so much for having us. I'll let Tim close.
I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Maybe later I can build a snowman with sunshine out here in the cold. Thank you guys for coming. Ryan, let's go find Nemo.
Okay. We'll be around.
Just on behalf of Robin, a little gift for you, Tim.
Thank you.
And a hug.
Oh yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you, Tim Harris and Ryan Rotundo.